I am the Lord your God, and I am speaking to you now. I have watched you in every silent moment, in every tear you did not show, in every hope you buried deep in your heart because you were afraid it would never come true. I have seen the questions you could not even put into words. I have heard the sighs that came not from your mouth but from your spirit. Nothing about you is hidden from me. Nothing about you is forgotten by me. Every second of your life matters to me, and this is why I am sending this message to you now. Archangel Michael has been trying to talk to you. He has been standing near you, close to your life, close to your thoughts, close to your steps. Even when you felt alone, he was there. Even when you said, "No one understands me," in that moment he understood you. He has been guarding you from attacks you never saw. He has been blocking accidents you never knew were on their way. He has been wrestling with darkness that tried to surround you. You may not have heard his voice with your ears, but your spirit felt a strange pull, a strange protection, a strange push to move forward when everything in your life told you to stop. That was not an accident. That was not random. That was my love in action, and Archangel Michael was one of the hands I used. You have been feeling that something is about to change, but you could not explain it. At times you felt a heaviness. At times you felt a strange hope, at times you felt like crying without knowing why. There were moments you were suddenly reminded of old mistakes, old wounds, old memories, and you wondered why they came back again. There were nights you could not sleep, or mornings when you woke up with a feeling you could not describe. This is because your life is shifting in the invisible before it shifts in the visible. There is a rearranging happening in your spiritual atmosphere. Things you cannot see are becoming ready so that things you can see will finally manifest. I know you have wondered if I forgot you. I know you have looked at others receiving blessings, opportunities, relationships, breakthroughs, and you asked, "What about me?" You watched others move ahead while you were stuck in the same place. You felt like every time you tried to rise, something pushed you back down again. You began to question your value, your future, even your purpose. You began to think maybe this is how your life will always be. But I am telling you now, this is not the end of your story. What felt like permanent delay was a divine preparation. What felt like a closed door was a temporary pause while I was writing a new chapter for you. Your life is about to change in ways you never imagined, not because you are perfect, not because you have done everything right, but because I love you and I have decided to visit your journey with a new level of grace. I am moving in areas of your life where you have lost strength. I am touching situations where you thought nothing could ever improve. I am breathing into dreams you told yourself to forget. I am not limited by your past. I am not blocked by your mistakes. I am God, and I can create a new beginning where you only see a dead end. Archangel Michael says to you, "Do not be afraid of the shaking that is coming, because it is not coming to destroy you, it is coming to free you. Some things in your life will begin to shake. Some connections will loosen. Some people will show their true colors. Some doors will close suddenly. Some familiar patterns will break. Do not panic when this happens. What looks like loss is protection. What looks like rejection is redirection. I am removing what you do not need so I can make room for what you do. You have tried to hold on to things that were draining you. You have tried to fix things that were never your responsibility to fix. You have tried to keep peace where there was no honesty. Now I will give you the courage to let go. I have heard your late-night thoughts when you said, "God, I am tired." I saw when you smiled for others while your own heart was aching. I watched you encourage people when you were the one who needed encouragement. I noticed how many times you chose not to give up, even when giving up felt easier. You did not realize that every time you chose to keep going, something in the spiritual realm was shifting. You did not see that your faith, even when it was small, was shaking foundations that were built against you. You thought you were alone in your struggle, but heaven was watching. Heaven was counting every step. Heaven was saving every tear. Archangel Michael has been standing at the edge of your next season, waiting for my command. And now I speak, move forward. This is why you are reading these words at this moment. This is not an accident. This is not coincidence. This is not just another message. This is a spiritual appointment. I am calling your spirit to attention. I am inviting your heart to wake up again. I am asking you to listen. Not with fear, but with expectation. You have been through nights long enough. There is a sunrise prepared for your life, and Archangel Michael is announcing it over you. Your life will not just change on the outside, it will change on the inside first. I am healing places in you that you do not talk about. I am touching wounds you have tried to hide even from yourself. The reason I am doing this is because I want you to walk into your new season without carrying old chains. I do not want you to enter your blessing with a broken identity. I do not want you to step into new doors with the same old fear. I am rewriting the story you tell yourself about yourself. Where you say, "I am not enough." I say, "You are chosen." Where you say, "I am always last," I say, "I have saved something special for you." Where you say, "My life is cursed," I say, "I am turning your curse into a testimony." Archangel Michael says to your spirit, stand up inside yourself. Even if your situation does not change overnight, something inside you will begin to stand up. That inner collapse, that inner tiredness, that inner giving up, I am reversing it. You will feel a strength you cannot explain. You will feel a peace that does not match your circumstances. You will feel a fire in your heart when you talk, walk, and plan again. This is my spirit renewing you. This is not positive thinking. This is not motivation from the world. This is my breath entering dry places of your soul. There are people who underestimated what you carry. They saw your current situation and thought it defined your entire destiny. They treated you according to your present struggle, not according to your true worth. Some judged you. Some ignored you. Some took you for granted. But I have been watching silently, and I am not blind. I am the God of justice. You do not need to fight everyone who misunderstood you. You do not need to prove yourself to everyone who doubted you. I will speak on your behalf through what I do in your life. Your transformation will answer questions that your words never could. I am preparing divine surprises for you. There will be moments when things suddenly align. There will be answers that arrive faster than you expected. There will be opportunities that show up in places you never thought to look. There will be people I assign to bless you, help you, and stand with you, not because they want something from you, but because I sent them. You have known what it is to be used, ignored, betrayed, and misunderstood. Now you will know what it is to be valued, honored, and appreciated by those who see you with my eyes. Archangel Michael is standing at the door of your next chapter with a sword of light, cutting off what cannot go with you. There are habits that will lose power over you. There are fears that will melt away. There are addictions that will weaken. There are cycles that will break. You thought you would always repeat the same patterns. You thought you would always fall into the same traps. But I am changing the script. What used to pull you down will no longer have the same grip on you. You will look back and realize, I am not the same person I was before. That will be my work inside you, silent but strong. You have wanted big changes, but you have also been afraid of change. You said you want a different life, but you wondered if you were ready. You dreamed of more, but you worried about what you might lose. Hear me, anything you lose while obeying my leading was never meant to stay. Anything that must be removed to protect your future is not a true loss, it is a rescue. You are not losing your life, you are slowly finding it. You are not being punished, you are being repositioned. You are not being abandoned, you are being guided. There will be days coming when you will feel the weight of my presence in simple, everyday moments. You will sit quietly and feel a warmth around you. You will be walking and feel a sudden calm. You will think of your next steps and instead of panic, you will feel gentle clarity. Do not ignore these moments. That is me showing you that you are not alone on the road ahead. Archangel Michael and my angels are moving around your path, removing unseen dangers, lighting up hidden blessings, and arranging the right timing for events in your life. Your life is about to change in ways you never imagined, and some of those changes will begin inside your thinking. I am challenging the lies that have lived in your mind for so long. The lie that tells you you are unlovable is being confronted by my truth that says you are deeply loved. The lie that says you will always be poor in every way is being confronted by my truth that says you are rich in purpose, rich in potential, and capable of walking into provision. The lie that says you have no future is being confronted by my truth that says I already see the beautiful chapters ahead of you. I know you have carried regrets. I know you sometimes replay moments thinking, if only I had done this differently. I see how you blame yourself for things that were never fully in your control. I see how you have punished yourself long after others stopped. But I am not here to trap you in guilt. I am here to bring you into freedom. I am not pointing at your scars to shame you, I am touching your scars to heal you. The same experiences you thought disqualified you are the ones I will transform into wisdom and compassion. You will help others because of what you survived, not despite it. Archangel Michael says over your journey, the old season is closing. That means some chapters of waiting, confusion, and heavy battles are reaching their expiration date. There will still be challenges in life, but you will not face them with the same weakness you used to. You will carry a new strength. You will speak from a deeper place. You will not be easily shaken by the opinions of others. You will not be easily controlled by fear. You will begin to choose from a place of dignity, not desperation. This is my work in you, and Archangel Michael is guarding the growth I am producing inside your heart. I am also bringing clarity to relationships. Anyone attached to your life who is causing constant harm, confusion, and distraction will be exposed. I will show you who truly cares, who only pretends. Who is sent by me, and who is sent as a distraction. You have been confused because some people have mixed their words with my name. They used my language, but not my heart. They spoke of love, but their actions broke you. They promised loyalty, but their behavior drained you. I will give you spiritual eyes to see beyond charming words. I will protect you from being deceived again in the same way. You have prayed for open doors, but now I will also give you the wisdom to recognize which doors are from me and which ones are traps. Not every opportunity is a blessing. Not every attention is genuine. Not every invitation is for your good. Sometimes my protection will look like a door that does not open. Do not fight me when I close something. You cannot imagine the pain I am saving you from. I see the end from the beginning. I am not cruel. I am careful with you, more than you are with yourself. Your story is not small to me. Every detail of your journey is printed in my memory. The days you thought were meaningless, I was using to build hidden strength. The seasons when nothing seemed to change on the outside, I was working quietly on the inside of you. You expected loud miracles, but I began with silent ones. You wanted instant results, but I chose deep roots. You wanted a fast escape, but I was writing a lasting transformation. You will understand more as time unfolds, and you will realize that I was with you even when you felt abandoned. Archangel Michael is whispering to your spirit even now, get ready. Not because everything will suddenly become perfect, but because things will become different. You will see signs of change. You will hear news that confirms what your heart already sensed. You will meet people whose presence feels like an answer to prayers you stopped praying. You will walk into places that feel strangely familiar, as if they were always meant for you. This is because I am leading you. I am not random. I am intentional with you. There is a calling on your life, and I am awakening it step by step. You were not born to only survive, work, worry, and then disappear. You were born to release my light in your own way on this earth. Maybe through words, maybe through kindness, maybe through creativity, maybe through silent strength, maybe through healing others, maybe through raising a new generation, maybe through serving in hidden ways. I have placed something unique in you. That is why the attacks against you were so strong. Darkness saw your potential even when you could not. But you are still here. And as long as you are still here, your story is not finished. I am making your heart more sensitive to my guidance. There will be moments when you feel a clear no inside, even if everything looks good on the outside. That is my protection. There will be moments you feel a gentle go in your spirit, even if you are slightly afraid. That is my invitation. Learn to listen when I nudge you. Learn to pause when I ask you to wait. Learn to move when I give you the strength. This relationship between you and me will deepen. It will not be based on religious pressure, but on living connection. You have asked me many times, why is my life so hard? I did not ignore that question. I know the weight you carry. I know the disappointments you have felt. But I am turning the weight you carried into spiritual muscles. Where you used to break, you will now bend but not break. Where you used to run away, you will now stand your ground. Where you used to feel powerless, you will now sense that you are not alone. You and I, together, are enough for every challenge you face. Archangel Michael stands with you as a sign that heaven is not far from your life. There is a war over your peace, but you are not fighting alone. There is a battle for your future, but you are not unprotected. There are voices speaking lies against you, but my voice will be louder inside you. I am the one who created you, and I know exactly how to restore you. I know how to open doors that no one else can. I know how to give you favor where others thought you would be ignored. I know how to surprise you with good things in the middle of ordinary days. Your life is about to change in ways you never imagined, and one of those ways is your relationship with fear. Fear has been sitting in the driver's seat of your decisions for too long. You worried about what people would say. You worried about failing. You worried about being abandoned. You worried about having nothing. I am taking fear out of the center of your life. Little by little, peace will take its place. You will still feel nervous at times, but you will also feel me beside you, and that will be enough to keep moving. You are not reading these words by accident. I am using them as a mirror to your soul, a healing balm to your wounds, and a gentle push toward your future. When you reach the moments ahead where you feel confused again, remember this: I did not start this work in you to abandon it halfway. I will continue to shape, protect, guide, and bless you. Some blessings will be visible to others, some will be quiet inside you. Both are real. Both are my love. Archangel Michael says, hold on to hope. Not a fragile hope that depends on everything going your way, but a deeper hope that trusts I am working even when things seem silent. Do not measure my presence by how quickly I give you what you want. Measure my presence by the peace I place in you, the strength I awaken in you, and the doors I open at the right time. I am the God of new beginnings. I am the God who lifts people from low places. I am the God who writes beauty over ashes, who turns mourning into dance, who takes what was broken and shapes it into something meaningful. I am holding you, even when you do not feel it. I am guiding you, even when you do not see it. I am loving you, even when you think you do not deserve it. This message is my gentle hand on your shoulder, my voice calling your name softly but clearly. Your life is not over. Your story is not finished. You have not missed every chance. There is still a path, there is still a purpose, there is still a future. Walk with me. Allow Archangel Michael and my angels to guard you. Open your heart to the changes I am bringing. Trust that I know what I am doing with your life. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not a mistake. You are deeply, completely, endlessly loved. And from this moment, whether you feel it instantly or slowly, a shift has begun. Your life is already turning toward a new direction. Step by step, day by day, you will see that I am faithful. I was with you before you read this message. I am with you now. And I will be with you in every change that is coming, in ways more beautiful than you ever imagined. My beloved child, I am speaking to you now, and I want you to know deep in your heart that this message is not an accident. I see you reading these words, and I see the weight that has been sitting on your chest for so long. I see the questions you don't say out loud, the fear you hide behind smiles, the silent tears you cry when nobody is watching. Right now, Archangel Michael is trying to talk to you, and I, your God, am using this moment to reach you in a way your heart can finally receive. Your life is about to change in ways you never imagined, and this is why I am saying to you, open this with your heart, not just your eyes, because this is only for you. You have walked through days where you thought, maybe this is it. Maybe nothing good will ever change for me. You have seen others rise, others celebrate, others receive good news, and you quietly asked, God, when will it be my turn? I heard that question every single time. I did not ignore you. I did not forget you. I was not punishing you. I was preparing you. There are shifts that cannot happen until a heart is shaped by fire. And you, my child, have been through a fire that I am now turning into a testimony. Archangel Michael has been surrounding you in moments when you thought you were alone. When you walked into places with heavy energy, when you lay awake at night staring at the ceiling, when your mind started spiraling into fear and worst-case scenarios, you were not abandoned. There was a strong presence beside you, a protective force watching over you, and even if you could not see it with your eyes, your soul felt it. That was Michael standing guard, blocking attacks you never even knew were sent toward you, turning away dangers that were never allowed to reach your life. There were times you felt something tell you, don't go there, or don't trust that, or wait, not yet. You might have called it a gut feeling, instinct, or just overthinking. But often, that gentle alarm inside you was Archangel Michael whispering to your spirit, redirecting your steps away from disaster. You did not know what could have happened if you ignored that inner warning. But I know. There were situations set up to embarrass you, betray you, trap you, or break you, and with one soft nudge, I pulled you away through my angel. Right now, I need you to understand this. Nothing in your life has been random. Not the delays. Not the rejections. Not the people who left. Not the sudden endings that confused you. I saw your tears when they walked away. I heard your pain when something you thought would last forever suddenly collapsed. You thought you were losing everything, but in truth, you were being repositioned. I was making space. I was removing excess weight from your path so that when the change I have prepared for you arrives, you will be free enough to walk into it. You have been praying for a breakthrough, but you have also been afraid of change. I saw that contradiction inside you. You said, God, change my life, yet part of you held tightly to familiar routines, people, and habits that kept you stuck. That is why certain changes came to you suddenly, like a door closing before you were ready. It was not to punish you, but to protect your destiny. I could not let you stay forever in a chapter that was slowly suffocating your soul. Listen carefully, my child. Your life is about to change in ways you never imagined, but this change is not only outside of you, it begins inside you. I am awakening courage where fear dominated. I am stirring confidence where insecurity used to speak loudest. I am calming storms in your thoughts that kept telling you, you are not enough, you are too late, or you will never make it. Those voices were never mine. I am now releasing a new sound into your spirit, a sound that says, you are chosen, you are protected, and you are ready. Archangel Michael has been standing in the doorway of your next season. With his sword drawn, not to scare you, but to cut away everything that cannot go with you. There are people who talk like they care, but secretly compete with you. There are connections that smile externally, but do not carry genuine love for you internally. These invisible tensions have tired your heart, even when you tried to ignore them. I am about to expose the hidden energy around you. Not to make you bitter, but to make you wise. Not to make you paranoid, but to make you selective. I have seen how much you give. I have seen you encourage others when you were the one starving for encouragement. I have seen you share your last bit of strength, your last bit of joy, your last bit of hope. To keep someone else from drowning. You thought nobody noticed, but I did. Heaven wrote it down. Every time you loved, forgave, helped, and supported even when you had almost nothing left, you planted a seed in the unseen. The harvest of those seeds is now getting ready to locate you. You felt small, overlooked, and sometimes invisible. You wondered if anyone truly saw how hard you try, how much you care, how much you survive while still being kind. Hear me now, I saw it all. I saw you to the depth of your being. I saw you in your best days and your worst days. I saw you when you were strong and when you were broken. I saw you when you felt ashamed of your mistakes and when you blamed yourself for things that were never your fault. And in every version of you, I loved you completely. Archangel Michael is trying to talk to you because the season you are walking into requires that you stop shrinking yourself. You are not meant to walk like a victim anymore. You are not meant to be the one who always apologizes for existing, for having desires, for having dreams, for wanting more. There is a greatness I placed in you before you ever entered this world. Circumstances tried to bury it, but they could not kill it. Pain tried to silence it, but it still whispers from within you. That whisper is about to become a roar. You will notice something beginning to shift in your daily life. Things that used to drain you will no longer hold the same power. The conversations that once fed your insecurity will start to irritate your spirit, because your soul is waking up to higher truth. You might suddenly feel the urge to clean your space, reorganize your life, change your routines. You might find yourself pulled toward learning, creating, or planning in ways you never felt before. This is not random. This is my spirit and my angels aligning you with the new reality I am guiding you into. Do not be surprised if certain people start to distance themselves or show their true colors. Do not chase what I am removing. When something shifts, pause and listen. Ask not, why is this happening to me? But, what are you trying to free me from? I am pruning your life the way a gardener cuts branches. not to destroy the tree, but to help it grow stronger and bear fruit. Some relationships, environments, and habits are like branches that no longer carry life. They have to go so that new life can flow. My child, I also know about the battles in your mind. The overthinking. The scenarios that keep you up at night. The fear of losing everything. The fear of being cheated, abandoned, laughed at, or humiliated. These fears have built a prison around your heart, and I am sending Archangel Michael to break those chains. Each fearful thought that tells you you're cursed, unlucky, or forgotten is a lie that must fall. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not destined to repeat pain forever. You are loved beyond what words can measure. There are promises placed over your life that have not yet been fulfilled, not because they are denied, but because the timing required alignment. I do not work according to human clocks. I work according to divine alignment. For some time now, I have been moving pieces around you, opportunities, connections, ideas, and even obstacles, in order to form a path that will make sense for you later. You saw only fragments and felt confusion. I saw the whole design and felt joy, because I know where it leads. Your life is about to change in ways you never imagined, but I do not want you to be afraid of this change. I want you to walk into it with trust. You don't have to see every detail to trust that you are being led. When you drive through fog, you cannot see the entire road, but you keep moving because your headlights show you the next few meters. In the same way, I will show you step by step what you need to know. Archangel Michael will be by your side, clearing interference, defending you, and giving your spirit the courage to move forward. I am also healing places in you that you've tried to hide even from yourself. Old wounds from family, from love, from friendships, from betrayal, from words that were thrown at you like knives and lodged deep in your heart. These wounds have created fears and defenses. You sometimes push people away because you're afraid of being hurt again. You sometimes settle for less than you deserve because you fear that this is all I can get. But I am placing gentle hands on those scars now. Where there was bitterness, I am bringing release. Where there was shame, I am bringing dignity. Where there was deep disappointment, I am bringing a new beginning. You will notice that as I heal you, your standards will change. You will no longer allow certain patterns to repeat. You will no longer apologize for having boundaries. You will no longer agree to be treated as a backup option, a second choice, or an emotional punching bag. You will remember who you are, my beloved child, worthy of respect, worthy of kindness, worthy of love that is consistent and true. Archangel Michael will reinforce those boundaries in the spiritual realm, cutting off the energy of manipulation, jealousy, and control that has tried to wrap itself around your life. There is also a calling over your life, one that goes beyond daily survival. You were not born just to pay bills, worry, argue, and then leave this world tired and empty. You were born with purpose. You carry something unique that nobody else can bring in the way you can. It may be kindness, creativity, wisdom born from painful experience, a voice that can encourage others, a vision to build something meaningful. Do not underestimate that gift. The enemy tried to convince you that you are just ordinary. But heaven never wrote that about you. The doors I am getting ready to open for you are not only for your comfort, but for your calling. The provision I bring is not just to prove I can bless you, but to free you to do what your soul is meant to do. I am aligning resources, ideas, and connections that will help you step into your assignment with more peace and less fear. You may not see all of it today, but you will begin to sense it. Suddenly, things that once felt impossible will start to feel just a little bit more reachable. Suddenly, you will get ideas that feel bigger than your current situation, and I want you to know, that's me expanding you from within. You have asked me, why did I have to go through all this? You looked at your life and compared it to others, and you wondered why your path seemed so hard, so delayed, so full of unexpected storms. My child, some of the hardest paths produce the strongest hearts. I trusted you with certain struggles because I knew I would pour into you the strength to overcome them. Your pain is not a punishment, it is being transformed into power, power to understand others, power to stand firm, power to speak life where others only see darkness. Archangel Michael has been close in your toughest nights. When you thought about giving up completely, when you thought about disappearing, when you considered walking away from everything, a small force pulled you back from that edge. That was not luck. That was me sending protection through my angels. You were not allowed to destroy yourself, because your story is not finished. There are chapters still unwritten that will bring light not only to you, but to others who will see how far you came and believe that they, too, can rise. As your life changes, I want you to remember this: stay close to me. Do not let the blessings make you forget the one who blessed you. Do not let open doors make you think you opened them by your own power alone. Yes, you will work. Yes, you will make decisions. Yes, you will show up and use the gifts I gave you. But behind every opportunity, every insight, every new strength, I will be there as the source. Stay connected. Talk to me when you are confused, grateful, joyful, exhausted, or scared. I will listen, always. There will be moments in this next season where you feel stretched. Growth can feel uncomfortable, like wearing shoes that are slightly too big before your feet grow into them. New responsibilities, new environments, new levels of visibility, new people, these things may feel unfamiliar at first. Do not interpret that discomfort as a sign that you are in the wrong place. Sometimes it simply means you are expanding, and expansion is rarely painless. Trust that Archangel Michael is with you in those moments. strengthening your inner posture so you don't shrink back into who you used to be. You will also see signs of my presence more clearly. What you once called coincidences will become too precise to ignore. A timely message, a person who appears just when you need guidance, a door that opens right after a moment of sincere prayer, a feeling of peace in the middle of what should be chaos. These are not random. These are fingerprints of heaven gently pressing into your daily life. When you notice them, smile and say, "I see you, God, because I am right there," and Archangel Michael rejoices each time you become aware of how deeply you are cared for. My child, I am calling you to release some burdens you were never meant to carry alone. You have been trying to fix everything by yourself, every problem, every relationship, every financial stress, every emotional wound. You have taken responsibility not only for your own heart, but for the choices and feelings of others. This has exhausted you. In this moment, I am asking you to hand those heavy loads to me. You are not weak for needing help. You are human. Let me be God in your life. Let me carry what was never designed to rest on your shoulders.